Hey guys, it's Pollinator Week. I'm Zoe with the Jackson Bottom Wetland Preserve, and I have a fun activity for you where we can make a pollinator bookmark. Okay, so materials are pretty simple. You're going to want a square piece of yellow paper, or you can color a white piece of paper. You're also going to want a piece of white paper and black paper. It doesn't matter the size. You're going to want glue or tape, whichever you prefer, a pen or pencil, and a pair of scissors, so make sure you have an adult present. So let's start with our yellow piece of paper. You are going to want to fold it into a triangle like you see here, and you want to really flatten the edges, try and make them as clean as possible. And then you're going to want to bring the bottom two corners up to the top to make a diamond shape. Once you have your diamond, you can open it back up to a triangle, and then we flip the top corner all the way down to the bottom, flatten our edges, and then we bring our bottom two corners up to that flap and fold them over like this. This is going to be the part that wraps around the page to be our bookmark. Okay, so now we're going to want to get our scissors, so we need our adult present, and on the side that we were folding, we're just going to cut the tip of it to round out, as you can see here, and this is going to be the face of our bumblebee. Now let's grab our white paper and we're going to make our wings. So let's fold the paper in, and then we're going to need an adult to use the scissors again. And we're just going to cut a teardrop shape out of the folded part, and it'll give us two of the same shaped wings. Now let's grab our black piece of paper and we're going to cut thin strips. You only need about two, and these are going to be the stripes and stinger on our bumblebees. And it doesn't matter how thin or thick you make them, just because it's your project, and if you'd like thicker stripes, you can definitely do that. And before we go any further, let's draw our face on our bumblebees. So you want to make sure you're drawing it at the rounded side, and I'm just drawing a couple eyes and some antennae, but if you'd like to use googly eyes, feel free, and just have fun with it. Draw it however you'd like. Next, let's put our stripes on our bumblebee. So I'm just going to use my glue first, and I will cut them to size once I have them on the bumblebee. And I'm probably going to do 3 sets of strips. And to make your stinger, it's just easiest to use some scrap pieces of the black paper you already have, and you want it to be pointy. So I'm taking this already slightly pointy end and just cutting it down to be a sharp triangle shape. And then you'll just glue it to the underside of your bumblebee. And if the glue isn't working too well, you might want to go over all your black strips again with some glue afterwards. Or you could choose to use tape. That might work better for some people. And And last but not least, we want to glue our wings on. We want to focus them kind of on the two side points of our bumblebee, and we don't want them to be sticking out too much so they don't fold when they're in a book. And there you have it, your bumblebee bookmark. You probably want to let it dry a little bit before using it, but we can test it out on video. We have our bird book, and you just want to slide it over a few pages, and there you go. It closes in nicely and it looks really cute. I hope you liked this craft, and I hope you keep enjoying our Pollinator Week.